50 are infected. But the government says the outbreak is slowing and disinfection operations are set up in public areas to prevent the disease from spreading.
Well, to a lighter note, big story around the nation, the celebration in Chicago after the Blackhawks win the Stanley Cup for the third time since 2010, beating Tampa Bay 4-2 last night on their home ice, taking that best-of-7 series in just 6 games. 5 of those games were decided by a single goal. It was a thrilling championship series. The win marks the first time since 1938 that the Blackhawks took the cup on home ice.
Officials in St. Lucie County, Florida will check for sharks this morning before deciding whether to open the beaches. All beaches in the county were closed after sharks were spotted.
Taking a look now around the region, a Maryland man faces charges after a violent fight caught on camera at a Subway restaurant in Towson. Now, this video shows 2 men involved in a disagreement. They start hitting and pushing each other. A cop on foot patrol just happened upon this fight when it really took a turn for the worse.
Basically what he saw was one man pushing another man through the glass window of the Subway. The table came with them.
Police charged Jonathan Pugh with disorderly conduct, destruction of property, and disturbing the peace. The other man fled the scene. There's no word on what started the fight or if they got their food.
Well, the embattled leader of the Spokane, Washington NAACP is expected to break her silence this morning after resigning her post. Rachel Dolezal is accused of claiming to be black when she's actually white. Ryan Nobles joins us now with the very latest on this controversy, including, Ryan, how this is now hitting kind of close to home here in the D.C. area.
Yeah, you know, Audrey, this story continues to be crazy, and Rachel Dolezal posted a lengthy statement yesterday on the Spokane NAACP Facebook page where she announced that she was resigning her post, but at no point did she address the controversy surrounding her race. Dolezal has received international attention after her biological parents, who are both white, told a local newspaper that they cannot understand why she's calling herself African American. Dolezal is an artist and a college professor, a prominent civil rights leader in Washington state. But after her parents' revelation, many different examples where she talked about life as a person of color have been unearthed. Now, initially, the local NAACP chapter issued a statement supporting her, but yesterday, the national president, who's based here in Washington, called the situation a, quote, distraction. Last night, members of the Spokane NAACP held a solidarity rally. One person there saying that she wants to forgive their former leader, but first, Dolezal needs to admit that she did something wrong. And Autria, that could happen later this morning. Dolezal is scheduled to speak live on NBC's Today show, where she could address the controversy surrounding her background.
All right. Cannot wait for that interview. All right, Ryan, thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great one.
Thank you.
But will she be confused by the questions? That's the thing.
Man.
So
She may or may not answer them.
she may, or, you know, I don't know.
I mean, if this is your time to, you know.
I was going to say, you don't grant an interview and then not answer the
let
question.
it out there. Go for it.
Yeah, and it's disturbing. Be who you are and look at the change you could affect. Then now you can't. You know, whatever your passion is, now that comes into question. It's too bad.
All right, well, no question about the weather.
Can you affect the weather, please?
It's nasty.
I can tomorrow. Waving the magic weather wand, getting rid of the heat and getting rid of the humidity. So one more day, folks. Hey, everyone, come to your TV screen, whatever you're doing, because I really have to say this is probably one of my favorite shots that we've had the past few mornings. Look at the sun climbing over the horizon, reflecting there off the Potomac. You even see some of the rowers out there early morning on the water, and this is the time to be on the water with temperatures in the 70s. Another cool looking sky shot from our awesome WeatherBug network in Annapolis at St. Mary's Elementary School, 74 degrees. Look at the cloud striations there. It looks really awesome. It feels like 79 degrees though already in Annapolis, and we're on our way to 93 today. Some of the clouds aiding in this picturesque sunrise. You can see some thicker clouds as you head farther northwest, but relatively dry getting out the door this morning. That's going to change though. Don't forget the umbrella. With these hot temperatures and an approaching cold front, we've got all the ingredients we need for some strong to possibly severe storms to develop later. The good news, once this cold front slides through, less humid air moves in tomorrow. It's going to feel really nice, especially since we've been in this heat wave for 6 days. Today, the last day in the 90s, 93, feeling like 95 to 100. It will be breezy, west winds 10 to 20. Also, while you were sleeping, Tropical Storm Bill developed over the Gulf of Mexico late last night at 11. It's moving towards the northwest and will make landfall over the Texas coast. It will then track north through the southern plains and will eventually start to curve and will bring us actually some tropical moisture by Saturday. So keep that in mind. But focusing on the here and the now, hot and humid today, less humid and cooler tomorrow, 86, 85 with scattered strong thunderstorms Thursday, and then the weekend getting hot and humid. Also, Jamie, this weekend, the first day of summer on Sunday and Father's Day. All right, now to the roads. It's been a busy morning.
It sure has. We're starting off with Mobile Track 7 in the area of Gaithersburg. So take a look. Mobile Track just headed up to some flashing lights on 370 heading westbound. So here's the deal. We have crews on scene, fatal accident investigation going on right here. I know not the best shot, but this is where it is blocked off. You see the barrels in place. Again, this is on 370. So approaching Fields Road, you cannot go past it. It is under police direction, pushing everyone off. The stretch that's actually blocked is between Fields Road and Diamondback Drive, and that is in both directions. So again, as you approach this area, this gives you a good idea with all of the crews on scene. And you can, of course, see here they are pushing everyone off. Fatal accident investigation. As we move to the maps, I do want to focus in on the best options for you as alternates. Let's move to the maps and talk about the best option for you. Muddy Branch Road, that's a good option. Take that to the Great Seneca Highway. And if you're exiting from 270, just avoid